Ask your doctor today. If eligible, you may pay $0.
No. I'm in my own head.
What the heck are you talking about?
I think I got away with something that I shouldn't have. See that brand new Hyundai Santa Fe?
Yeah.
I only paid...
Finish that bucket on your own. Practice makes perfect.
Enjoy your new car.
Yeah, you too. Bye-bye.
Feels so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
Now, Southern California's news leader, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Now at 5 a.m., mayhem in Mexico leaves American tourists trapped. We're live at LAX with the impact to local travel following the murder of a powerful cartel leader.
Also impacting local travel, a historic blizzard slamming the East Coast, and we have a live report on conditions in New York.
Meantime, here at home, we're tracking heat with temperatures feeling more like summer than winter. Meteorologist Carly Gomez is tracking just how warm it will get. Good morning to you. I'm Rachel Brown with John Gregory and Tony Cabrera.
Well, our big story, security forces in Mexico still working to restore order after the drug lord known as El Mencho was killed by Mexican authorities.
Yeah, that set off a wave of violence that's trapped American travelers in the country. Eyewitness News reporter Monica de Anda live at LAX with the latest. Monica.
Good morning. Well, he was known as El Mencho, but his name is Nemesio Ceguera Cervantes, and he was one of the world's most wanted criminals after he was killed yesterday. The violence broke out in Mexico. It was very widespread, and because of that, it caused flight cancellations in and out of popular destinations like Guadalajara and Puerto Vallarta. Take a look. You can see here the violence that we're talking about that unfolded within hours of El Mencho's death. Cartel members, they retaliated by setting cars on fire, blocking highways across multiple states, and sending people at airports into chaos. This all began early Sunday when Mexican special forces killed the leader of the Jalisco Nueva Generación cartel, a man the U.S. had offered $15 million to capture, in part because his cartel was one of the top traffickers of fentanyl into the U.S. The CJNG is considered one of the most powerful and aggressive cartels in Mexico, and that power was on full display yesterday with terror unleashed in at least 20 Mexican states as tourists took shelter.
They're like moving us into, behind into the buildings and off of their patios, and you're starting to get information from friends that are saying, hey, the cartel just said, look, you have till 2 o'clock and nobody's safe, no matter how innocent you are.
Getting there and the hour drive to the airport is the concerning part. We don't know what we may find along the way.
The violence forced the Puerto Vallarta airport to suspend all flights, stranding many U.S. citizens trying to get home. And here at home, flights from LAX to the state of Jalisco were also canceled as a security alert from the U.S. Embassy remains in place this morning, urging Americans to shelter in place. Now, Mexican authorities say that they are gradually working on restoring order, but I was actually on social media just before this live shot, and personally, I saw that one of my cousins says her parents couldn't get to the airport yesterday because of the roadblocks that were happening with all the fires going on. So this is really still happening right now with people having their loved ones trapped either at home trying to get to the airport or at the airport, some of them even spending the night there because they say that Mexican authorities did not let them leave. So we're, of course, staying on the top of this, and we'll keep you updated. Reporting live from LAX, Monica de Anda, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, this is impacting people in real time, Monica. Thank you. And there is another issue facing Americans looking to return home from Mexico and other international destinations.
The global entry program has been suspended indefinitely due to the partial government shutdown. The program typically speeds up the customs process for approved travelers. Over the weekend, though, DHS also said TSA pre-check would be suspended, but that decision has been reversed. LAX says if there are staffing issues, TSA will adjust operations, but they still are urging people to get to the airport early.
And aside from the issues in Mexico and the partial government shutdown impacting flights, weather is also creating big problems. Here's a live look from Philadelphia this morning. More than 10,000 flights have been canceled through Tuesday across many East Coast airports. And in New York City, it's the first snow day for public schools since 2019 as the city enforces a road travel ban.
ABC's Lionel Moise joins us live from New York City with more. Wow, we can really see it building up behind you, Lionel.
You can see it, and I can feel it here. The snow has been coming down constantly. They're actually clearing out behind me, so it may be a little loud. About 3 inches of snow an hour, and it just continues coming down. Overnight, a powerful nor'easter slamming the east coast from Virginia to New England, unleashing dangerous winds, coastal flooding, and dumping up to 2 feet of snow.
Horizontal, vertical, even diagonally. That's how the snow is falling right now. It really is something to see.
7 states declaring a state of emergency.
Hopefully everybody stays home and doesn't come out in this.
More than 40 million people under a blizzard warning, including New Jersey, which hasn't seen a statewide warning of this magnitude in 30 years. Tens of thousands of customers in the state were without power overnight. Parts of Massachusetts could see wind gusts topping 70 miles per hour, creating whiteout conditions, making travel extremely dangerous.
The fewer vehicles on the streets, the faster our teams can clear roads and respond to emergencies.
New York City issuing a travel ban until noon today for all vehicles, shutting down streets, highways, and bridges. New Jersey Transit and the Long Island Railroad suspending service, and in Philadelphia, buses are no longer running. The storm also paralyzing major airports with more than 7,000 delays and nearly 3,500 cancellations Sunday, leaving some passengers stranded.
People that got canceled aren't going to get a flight to Thursday if they're lucky.
Schools canceled today throughout the Northeast, with many districts switching to remote learning. But in New York City, Mayor Zohran Mamdani opting for a traditional snow day, calling one student to share the good news.
I thought as the mayor, I wanted to call you and give you some news. We've got a full snow day tomorrow. No online school, no remote learning, full classic snow day.
All right, so they did get that snow day, but as you can see from these conditions, their parents are probably going to have them shoveling snow as well, so not all play. These conditions are expected to last through the day. It will lighten up a little bit for us here in New York, but for some parts of New England, there will be no relief until at least tomorrow. The travel ban is still in effect here in New York until noon. Back to you.
Lionel, I don't know if you heard, but we're going to be close to 80 degrees this week.
Oh, Tony.
Oh, there's a delay. There's a reaction.
I thought he was upset.
He was upset. He was. It's not fair, Tony.
It's
not fair.
I am upset.
Okay. You can come visit us. We will welcome you.
Wow, thank you.
All right, well, back here at home, like we said, we're tracking a warm-up while the rest of the country, Carly.
It's really unfair.
No, I mean, we pay for this. That's what I always say. I'm like, you know what? We pay a lot to live in California. But you know what? It is the best place to live. And we are going to be seeing the happiest place on earth. Pretty happy today with a lot of warm temperatures, clear skies, and 54 degrees right now, light wind, but we will expect to see some more warm temperatures throughout the week. We'll be in the upper 70s to low 80s throughout the week. But for this morning, mid-50s to about mid-70s at 11 a.m., 79 by 3 p.m., and then later on this evening, only about 67 degrees at 7 p.m., so not too bad there at all. Now, as we take a look at downtown L.A., we'll be in the upper 70s to low 80s today, as well as Orange County. And then areas of the Valley and IE looking about 82 degrees. Again, partly sunny to mostly sunny skies. We do have a few clouds headed our way. We'll talk about a low pressure system just to the north of us coming up. You guys.
All right, Carly, thank you. Here's a look at more news making headlines today. Nick Reiner